Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1969 Adler Tippa S vintage portable typewriter made in Western Germany. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. The margins are located behind the carriage here, and I'm just going to set these on the ends of the platen here for maximum clearance. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, there's a little switch right here. You just flip it forward 1 notch, it skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on this next line. Beautiful typing machine. One of the best ultra portables ever made, and surprise, surprise, it has cursive/script typeface. Prints 11 characters per inch. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that print. So nice. Does not have an option for red due to the nature of script print. It's a little taller, so it's harder to implement that on most typewriters. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it backwards and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier. Load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back forward before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. We're going to flip this down for now. Shift on each side and shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit shift button again. Backspace on the right side. Super smooth. Adler is known to be the smoothest typewriters, I believe, I would say, of all time, and this is really impressive for an ultra portable. MR stands for margin release. On the left side here, we get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism. Let's move that margin a little bit. There's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. Let's try that again. Hit that MR button. There you go. That works good. And this is your color selector. It just has blue and white, which is just top of the ribbon, and no ink at all for stencils. So if you flip that down, the vibrator doesn't go up at all. So if you put it on blue, it just prints the top portion of the ribbon. When you have it on white, no ink at all, and there's no red. The hood just pops off. This is hard plastic, very light, flimsy, and there's pros and cons to that. They did this on purpose to try to make these more lightweight, and these parts were easily available back then, but now it's a little bit more risky because you can't find these anymore like you used to be able to. They are still very lightweight. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, there's a little mechanism on the front side here. You just flip it to the opposite side. It'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Flip it to the left, it pulls clockwise to the right. And this just goes right down with these two prongs down into those two spacers, just like that. On the right side of the carriage is a carriage release. There's only one carriage release on this model. Super smooth. I love Adlers so much. They're pretty underrated, but I think they're gonna, once people start using them, they just fall in love with them immediately. On the left side, this is your carriage lock. So you flip it to the front and move the carriage to the middle. It locks in the middle. Move it back to the back and it unlocks that. And this lever here, if you flip it back, it disables the spacing. So when you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page, you flip it to the front, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.